Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. So me and Ziggy just got back from the Napa in Heber Overguard. If you watched the last video, I mentioned how my transmission was starting to act up. It was hesitating to go into first gear in reverse, and felt like it was slipping every once in a while. Anyways, long story short, I was looking up on forums and stuff what the issues could be, and I ended up just needing some transmission fluid. We filled it up, and I drove around for 10 miles or so, and everything seems completely back to normal. No hesitation, no slipping, none of that. What is going on, guys? So me and Ziggy just got back to camp. Today we ran down into Heber and went to the Boulders RV park and did a load of laundry, and I took a quick shower when I was there. If you've seen, I don't know how far back it was, but on a previous video I had stopped by the RV park there to do the same thing, take a shower and get some laundry done. Anyways, I'm not going to really be doing anything today. I'm just going to be getting things ready to move on. I think I'm going to be heading to a new camp spot tomorrow. The fire danger's high up where I am right now, and it's been super windy. So I'm going to get back somewhere where the fire danger levels are low, so I can be having fires at night. And going to get to somewhere that's a little bit more easily accessible as well. My parents are going to visit one of their friends or something up in Pine Top Lakeside. So they'll be making a stop to visit me and Ziggy when they're heading back down home. So I'll get to a camp spot that'll be easy enough for them to get their car to. So yeah, me and Ziggy are just on a walk right now, and you can probably hear it. It's pretty windy, but it's beautiful out right now. Weather's just about perfect, so yeah, I'm gonna do a bit of a walk here with Ziggy and then get back to camp. I'm gonna get some lunch going. I'm pretty hungry, and then yeah, we'll just be relaxing tonight and moving on tomorrow. Or at least that's the plan I'm thinking. So good morning, guys. So today is Wednesday, and I got the trailer all packed up, car all packed up. Me and Ziggy are ready. We're gonna be moving on to a new camp spot. So we'll check back once we find somewhere new to take up. What's going on, guys? So we're at the new spot. Found a pretty decent little campsite here. Fire pit. Good place to park the car with not much tree coverage. So the solar panel can charge up. What's going on, guys? So today is Friday the 13th. Ooh, spooky. So yesterday we actually had a full day of sunlight, no clouds in the sky at all, and moved the trailer around. It's over here. I moved it around, just like moving it back and forth throughout the day, trying to catch as much sun as I could. And the battery got up to about 91%, and it sat at 91 for, I don't know, a good hour at least, probably. And with the sun shining on the panel, just stayed at 91. It wouldn't get anywhere above 91. And then when the sun set enough and it wasn't hitting the panel anymore, that dropped down to 68 or something like that, 65%, like immediately. So still trying to figure out if this battery is holding a charge like it should and working the way that it should. I've only had the one full day of sunlight though, so it's hard to tell. But anyways, I moved the fridge into the trailer last night, like an hour before I went to bed, and it ran all night, no problem. Got that when I woke up, the battery is at like 45% or so, and it's been charging up all day. I've been leaving the fridge running in the trailer all day. You can see it's just right here. But anyways, I don't know what time it is right now. It's almost 3. It's about 2:45. So it's been hovering right around 75% all day, and I've been doing the same thing. I'm moving the car and the trailer as I need to get more sunlight. But it's been running the freezer all day, and it's like I said, it's just been hovering about 75. So I mean, it's good. We're able to run the freezer all day. This will be the first time I've been able to do that in like 2 months, I think, since I left the first time I visited my parents like 2 months ago. I've been moving the fridge between the trailer and the truck back and forth every day. So I am getting pretty sick of that. But we'll find out over the next few days here and see. I'm not convinced that battery is holding a charge the way that it should. Seems like it won't really hold a charge past like 65%. So, but we'll see. I mean, back a few months ago when everything was working good and the way that it should, and I didn't have any worries with the solar, I mean, every day that panel would charge the battery up to 100%. With the fridge running the whole time, 24/7. I never had to pull the fridge out once to run it off of the car battery back basically the first 3 months of my journey. So I'd definitely like to get back to that point. And I haven't seen this battery charge up to 100%, not once, since it was switched out at AutoZone. So we're still trying to get all that figured out, but that's the current situation right now with the solar. So we collected a little bit of firewood, just a little bit. There's already a little bit pile here as well. We'll be having a fire tonight, hanging out by the fire. It's Friday the 13th, and it's supposed to be a full moon tonight. And I guess it's a rare full moon that it fell on Friday the 13th. So definitely be hanging out outside tonight, enjoying a fire, enjoying the full moon. So it is Monday, and I moved camp spots again. I actually drove into Forest Lakes to pick up a package that I had shipped there for me. You see here from Firebox. It's actually the coffee spit, invented by a buddy of mine, Shane Coffee. You can find his YouTube channel, Shane Coffee Outdoors. If you've watched any Firebox cooking videos, or if you're into stoves or anything like that, you've probably seen some of his videos before. But anyways, yeah, I found this spot. Open field pretty much. I got some neighbors across the road over that way, but no big deal. And then back here I have a patch of forest so I can go explore. It is a bunch of sand right here, so Ziggy might get pretty dirty, but if we need to, I can always park the car here behind all my stuff. There's a small fire pit right there, and this is all grass, but yeah, this is a nice spot. A little easier to get to for my parents when they come to visit. The road into here is not so rocky. The campsite I was at before had a few good stretches of pretty rough, rocky terrain. So this will just be a little bit easier for them to get to. Plus, it's a better campsite. I had this huge open area. So, I mean, right now the sun's behind the clouds, but Sun is gonna rise like right over here, and then I don't have any tree coverage really until it starts to set. So I'm hoping that the battery will be able to charge up 100% for once, finally, since it's been replaced. We'll see though. Anyways, I'm pretty much set up here. I got a few things to pull out of the car. It's running right now. I got some things charging up on it, and got the fridge running in there too. I woke up this morning, pretty much yesterday, I was just moving the trailer every hour or so to try to catch as much sunlight as I could at my camp spot, and then it got up. I mean, it's the battery's acting strange. It'll charge up to like 70, and then the sun will go behind some clouds, and it immediately drops down like 20-25%. So I'm still trying to troubleshoot this and figure out if it's just not getting enough time in direct sunlight, or if this battery isn't holding a charge past like 50%, which is pretty much what it seems like to me. So anyways, when I woke up this morning, the battery was down to like 18% or something like that. So I unplugged the fridge, threw it in the car because I was running to the post office anyway, ran the car, drove to the post office, picked up the package. On the way back to my camp spot, I drove down this forest road, found this spot. So we headed to camp, packed everything up, and now we're here. So here's the coffee spit I ordered. Comes with this little case. Alright, and what it is a rotisserie spit. I'll be using that a lot coming up, so you'll be seeing some more videos of that. I'll also be doing a separate video of just the coffee spit and cooking something up on it. So I'm in the trailer getting some things organized, and I hear Ziggy making some weird noises. I'm gonna take a look outside, and we got a visitor here. So, probably a wild horse. There's tons of them up here. And when I looked outside, they were just right face to face, and the horse was looking down like, what the heck is this little guy doing? And Ziggy was looking up like, what the hell is this thing? So, I got him in the trailer now. Ziggy, you stay. Good boy. What's that horse doing, huh? So I probably spent a good 20 minutes or so hanging out next to that horse. Just kind of walking around with him and taking pictures. I threw Ziggy in the trailer while I was doing that because I was getting so close to the horse. But we got him out now, and the horse is still here, just cruising the field eating. So we're gonna leave him be, let him eat in peace. He let me get pretty close, and as long as I wasn't making any fast movements or loud noises or anything like that, he didn't really seem to be bothered. There's a couple times when I stood up or kicked a rock on accident where it made him jump and scared him a bit, but nothing too crazy. So that was cool. Always enjoy seeing wild horses. Horses are just awesome animals. Beautiful creatures they are. So that was a nice little welcome to the new camp spot. But it looks like some clouds are going to be rolling in soon. So hopefully this solar setup can get charged a bit, at least past 50%. Which it doesn't look like is happening. So got a feeling I'm going to be having to make a trip into town soon and go to AutoZone and have them check this battery out, because I'm just not convinced that it's holding a charge the way that it's supposed to. Basically, ever since I got it replaced, it hasn't charged up to 100%, not one single time. So the wind started picking up, and basically this campsite's just littered with trash everywhere. Now that the wind's blowing, it's blowing all the trash everywhere. I just walked around for like 10 minutes with the bag over my hand, picking up all the toilet paper that was flying around. And there's just candy wrappers all over the ground here. Food wrappers. Just all kinds of shit. It's ridiculous, really. I mean, this kind of stuff pisses me off, to come to a beautiful camping area like this and then just see that whoever was camping here beforehand just completely trashed the place. It's like they didn't even try to clean up after themselves at all. I didn't notice it when I first got here until the wind started blowing, and now it's just blowing it all over the place. This is how you camp. If you come out and you just leave your trash everywhere and you don't give a damn, stay home. Don't even come out. Just stay at home and trash your house, so other people don't have to clean up after you when they're out camping. So yeah, there's candy wrappers everywhere, food wrappers, old kids' toys. There's a tenant, like a racquetball racket over here. So it's obviously a family that was here, and I just want to say to the parents of said family who camped here before me, you're shitty, and you're teaching your kids to be shitty, and you're teaching your kids that it's okay to make a mess out in areas like this, and it's okay to leave your trash behind and litter. And it's not. So you guys should just stay home until you get your shit together, so when you come out, your kids can learn how to properly treat our forests and such. So unfortunately, the other day, I noticed that Zig's ear is all puffed up. I don't really want to grab it, but you can see there. So this has happened to him before a few years ago. He has an ear hematoma, and it's basically he burst some blood vessels or something in his ear, and now it's swollen up with blood in there. So when he had it before, we didn't do it. The vet didn't drain it or do the procedure where they can like put him under and slice him open and remove all that stuff. But it didn't happen last time. There's not much you can really do about it either. You just kind of have to keep an eye on them and try to keep them from shaking their heads and scratching and everything like that. And it'll heal eventually. So right now, we got another horse coming up here, but basically later on tonight I'm going to give him a couple of his hemp calming treats and see if he'll let me tie up a shirt or something to his head to keep his ears stable from shaking and scratching and all that. But I'll basically just be keeping an eye on him as well. So probably just going to be hanging out around camp for the next little bit, which is a bummer, but I don't want to stress him out or take him out on hikes or anything like that. I don't know. I want to keep an eye on him for a while before we go out and we do anything. You can see he's all on these horses. We got another guy right here. I think this might be a different one that was here earlier. And there's another one across the road here in the How's it going, guys? So it's around 10 o'clock in the morning today, and me and Zig are just hanging out right now. I got the trailer parked in the direct sun, and it's supposed to be sunny all day today, so it should give us a good chance to see how the solar's doing. But Ziggy's just hanging out here, and our buddy's back again. Anyways, guys, I think I'll call the video here. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. And if you'd like to support the journey, check out the video description. There'll be a couple links. You can follow me on my Instagram, or you can sign up to become a patron on my Patreon page. It's just $2 a month, and it directly supports the journey. Any and all support is greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching, and me and Ziggy will see you on the next one.